Righto, so I'm back up at Jurien Bay, up at this job 2 hours out of Perth, and I've got a replacement SMA inverter that's installed. But when I've gone to start up the system, it wouldn't start up. So the client did say to me during the week that the battery had started making a clicking noise, which I thought was odd. So I did bring up my generator because I thought I was going to have to connect to it on the generator input on the Sunny Island inverter to get some charge into the battery, because it sounded like it was possibly really flat, but that's not working. The battery is constantly making a clicking noise, which is coming from this main relay here, and it would appear that it's faulty. So this is the BMS here, battery management system, and that's the BMS, which is also part of the same thing, and it appears that this main board here is faulty. So that's a real bummer. That sucks. So sadly I can't get the client's system up and running, and also we've got to wait another week or so to get parts for this. This is a BYD LVL 15.4 lithium ion battery. BYD tech support were really good. I've been on the phone with them. We've tried a couple of tests and that sort of thing to see what's going on, and concluded that yes, it is faulty. The batteries themselves seem okay, which is these two bits here. It's just that battery management system. So they will send me some replacements parts. I will also get a small reimbursement from them, which should cover my fuel and a tiny bit of my labour. But yeah, that's part of the off-grid world, unfortunately. Shit goes wrong sometimes, and it costs you money, but got to do the right thing and service the stuff that we install. So there we go. Alright, so I'm going to pack up now. I'm actually going to put in a changeover switch with a generator input so that they don't have to run out leads and everything to the house. This is one of my earlier systems. I didn't do that back then, but I've since learnt that it's pretty important. They don't have a generator to support this standalone system, which every standalone system should have. Not only for events like this where the system's failed, but also when they're using a lot of power and they don't have enough solar or batteries to support that power use. The generator needs to be there. So any off-grid standalone system, whatever you want to call it, needs a generator to support the system, really, on auto start, like the other videos I've showed you. But this one hasn't, so is what it is. If they use too much power and flatten the batteries, it just turns off and just starts back up again in the morning. And they just go without, and some people are happy with that, some people aren't. It's not a busy family household. If it was a busy family household and losing power would be a massive problem, then you'd have to have a generator for times like this, but they're not. It's a young couple, they're pretty easy going. They've just run out a couple of leads from this portable generator here, which looks like they've been having some troubles with as well. So anyway, I'll install this changeover switch with a generator input socket, and at least they can plug the generator into that, and then just flick over the switch there to generator, and then that will supply the house and everything in the house. Obviously they'll have to be careful not to overload the generator, otherwise it will shut down, but at least they can have lights and some basic power and that sort of thing through the whole house. Righto, I'll make another one when I come back up, hopefully.